Reacher Season 3 seems to recreate Season 2's opening story beats until one major twist changes everything. Like its predecessors, Reacher Season 3 sets out to adapt the story of only one Lee Child Jack Reacher book instead of fitting too many narratives into its runtime. Since this approach has worked wonders for the previous seasons, it makes sense for the third installment to tread a similar path. Like Seasons 1 and 2, Reacher Season 3 also unfolds in a new setting and walks through a standalone Jack Reacher narrative. While there are a few connecting threads between Seasons 2 and 3, Reacher Season 3 sticks to the series' anthology storytelling format. Interestingly, even when it comes to its initial story arc, the third installment of the Amazon Prime Video detective series seems oddly similar to Season 2. However, just when a viewer starts believing Season 3 has not been written too well, it introduces an unforeseeable twist that gives it a distinct identity in the franchise. Reacher Season 3 feels very similar to Season 2, but with a twist. Like Season 2, Reacher Season 3 opens with a rescue mission. In Reacher Season 2's opening moments, the Alan Ritchson character's situational awareness helps him identify that a woman withdrawing money from an ATM is in danger. As a result, he asks the woman not to move and heads over to her car to brutally assault the man who was trying to rob her. With what follows, Jack Reacher flees the scene without disclosing his identity because he likes to stay out of trouble. Reacher Season 3's initial story setup seems quite similar. After noticing a disturbance outside a vinyl store, Reacher sets out to save a young boy, Richard Beck, from getting kidnapped. However, even though Reacher Season 3 recreates Season 2's opening, something about the titular character's behavior seems off in the third installment. Instead of using his brute strength, Jack Reacher uses a gun and even shoots a police officer. He also seems nervous, which is uncharacteristic for someone like Reacher, who carries himself with a stoic demeanor. Strangely, Reacher also does not flee the scene and easily get swayed when Richard promises his father will pay him well for protecting him. Just when it looks like Reacher is completely out of character in Season 3, the show reveals that the entire kidnapping was orchestrated by the DEA to help Reacher win Richard's father's trust. The DEA expects him to crack down on Richard's father's rug-selling business and figure out whether any illegal activities are lurking beneath the surface. Reacher Season 3's undercover premise is basically the opposite of Season 2. Reacher cannot be as upfront and aggressive as he was in Season 2. Alan Ritchson as Reacher looking surprised with blood on his face in Reacher Season 3, Episode 3. In Reacher Season 2, the Alan Ritchson character aggressively pursues Langston and his men to ensure that they do not make their weapons deal with AM Season 3's undercover premise, however, forces the character to carefully watch each step while covering his tracks as he sets out to find the truth about the Beck family's rug business and its connection with his former enemy, Quinn. Although Reacher still takes many unexpected risks and decisions along the way, his Season 3 journey is defined by his ability to remain patient and calculated instead of jumping head-on into danger. Since there was nothing secretive about Reacher's mission in Season 2, the character was able to work collaboratively with the former members of the 110th Special Investigative Unit. In contrast, he is involved in a covert mission in Reacher Season 3, which prevents him from getting too many players involved. Therefore, he seeks help from Neagley and the DEA but ensures they do not get too deeply entangled in his quest for revenge.